Formed in Shanghai, China, in April 1919, this government worked in exile. It tried to represent Korea internationally, sending letters and petitions to world leaders. The Provisional Government also organized armed resistance. Guerrilla fighters operated in Manchuria and northern China, ambushing Japanese patrols. In the 1920s and 1930s, Korean independence groups staged uprisings and even attacked Japanese officials. One of their biggest successes came in 1932 when a Korean activist named Yoon Bong-gil threw a bomb at a Japanese military ceremony in Shanghai, killing top officers. Later, in 1940, the Provisional Government formed the Korean Liberation Army in China. By World War II, it fought alongside Allied forces against Japan. Though small in size, these fighters carried the hopes of the Korean people. They proved that resistance lived on, even outside the Korean peninsula. In cities, some Koreans found jobs in factories or offices. But most high-paying positions went to Japanese settlers. Koreans were treated as second-class citizens in their own country. Daily life was watched closely. Police kept records on families, censored mail, and monitored schools. Speaking against Japan could mean arrest or worse. And yet, even under such pressure, many Koreans quietly kept their traditions alive, teaching the language at home, celebrating festivals in secret, and passing down stories of independence to the next generation. In 1937, war broke out between Japan and China. 2 years later, Japan entered World War II. Korea was dragged deeper into Japan's war effort. The colonial government launched a campaign of total mobilization. Young men were drafted into the Japanese army. Others were sent to work in dangerous mines, factories, and construction sites, both in Korea and across the Japanese Empire. Even more painful was the system of comfort women. Around 200,000 women, many of them Korean, were forced to work with Japanese Empire. To this day, the memory of their suffering remains one of the most tragic and controversial legacies of the occupation. Schoolchildren sang Japanese songs, pledged loyalty to the emperor, and were taught that Korea was simply part of Japan. By the final years of the war, Koreans were living under near total control. Their land, labor, and even their bodies were being used to fuel Japan's empire. In August 1945, World War II came to an end. After the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan surrendered to the Allies. For the first time in 35 years, Korea was free. But liberation brought a new challenge. Soviet troops entered the north, while American forces landed in the south. What was meant to be temporary occupation soon hardened into permanent division.